In the atmosphere of raising intolerance and extremist declarations resulting in tensions, the Euro-Atlantic Centre launched an extraordinary initiative to promote peaceful coexistence of all generations amongst the Slovak and Hungarian nations. In April 2009, the Common Imperative for Common Future, the Slovak-Hungarian Youth Congress on Common Foreign and Security Policy, took place in Komárno and Komárom, neighbouring towns on the Hungarian-Slovak border. The significant act of the conference was opening a new chapter in mutual relations at the bridge connecting both countries. This act symbolized the willingness of the young generation to build new relations without historical sentiments. The Euro-Atlantic Centre was awarded, among 110 nominees from 11 European countries, a special prize of the Euroactiv Foundation for its initiative. Now, the time has come to move it forward. Danube Bridges is a conference on the current state and possibilities of the economic cooperation and development of Slovak and Hungarian relations. Young professionals, academics, state representatives and businessmen meet together in Bratislava to build a bridge of trust, courage and vital cooperation. Welcome to the Danube Bridges Economic Pillar Conference.
We consider V4 cooperation and building V4 relations as very important, and I think that they have their place here discussing Slovak-Hungarian relations.
I'm pleased that this conference has named Danube Bridges. I think this river has to connect us and not divide us.
So I think during the crisis it is absolutely necessary to regulate the market, the companies, and especially small and medium-sized enterprises, because there is too much administrative burden.
Recently, the World Economic Forum released a global competitiveness report where Slovakia, I think, was behind Hungary.
We are going to have a higher corporate tax rate, from 19 to 23%, 4 percentage points. And who is going to really pay this higher tax? Especially the small and medium-sized enterprises, because they don't have the money, the expertise, the opportunities to behave like the oligarchs and the multinationals.
In Hungary we have a system of very simplified taxation for not small companies, basically the individual entrepreneurs, and the government tried to make this circle a little bit wider. You are not obligated to count your expenses on production and everything, only you have to show your income and pay 10% and that's it.
The unemployment rate of young people, fresh graduated, is I would say much higher. What can our governments do to decrease these numbers?
In long run, we need to concentrate on the reform of the educational system to offer to the market people who can easily be employed. And the second one, we have to return partially the traditional agricultural products.
You may mention now somehow some kind of legislation maybe in order to improve economic exchange and trade between both neighboring countries.
That we have serious problem mainly with our state. We need smaller state, more effective and less expensive.
Common agricultural policy. You still have big differences between old member states and new member states. I think it's time to really equalize the farmers in the old and new member states.
Okay guys, so the first workshop in the working group is there Nadia Adamicová, Šeftelová Stanislava, group 3 Michal Plichta, and group 4 Ivana Slobodníková. The first task will be to introduce yourself, the second task to reflect on the current situation of Hungarian and Slovak economic relations.
We both have high administrative burdens, corruption and tax wage on labor. This means also a high rate of tax evasion.
We like a more common approach towards Brussels.
We will depend on exports. Germany is our biggest trading partner. We have significant automobile industries.
Field what I see is the cooperation in R&D. So it means the Agricultural region have already told some sectors which we could try to cooperate on together to be more stronger, more potential, to be also more successful on that big countries, on the big foreign market.
I recommend that if you have idea, think in terms of neighboring countries and think in terms of real businesses.
To cut the bureaucracy, that could be like the most important stimulation for the SMEs or for the startups.
If we invest into small companies, then they will become really growing and big enterprises, like one of our investments.
What your institution is doing for supporting these startups or entrepreneurship among young people?
We are, for example, providing consultancy services for the young people who want to start their own businesses, so to go them and to provide them advisory services, how to build up a company, what are the differences, what in their field that they would like to work, so what's better for them.
Joint Declaration. We, the young professionals from Hungary and Slovakia, met together to find solutions. Proper integration of our societies, especially in bilingual areas, is the key to a friendly and mutually beneficial cooperation. Business relations and youth relations should be built up. There should be more academic business cooperation established in higher education. We will actively contribute to further development of the Danube Bridges platform by founding institutional cooperation between Hungarian and Slovak organizations. We, the participants of the Danube Bridges Economic Pillar Conference, finally commit ourselves to keep organizing the same conference next year with more participants in order to create a substantial bridge between Budapest and Bratislava.